So last time, the orphans met with the sorcerer supreme Wong and traveled to the astral plane to find out more about Nyx's past.
Wonders.
They learned that it may not have been her father that sent the amulet to her in the first place. It may have been a mysterious magician comrade that her dad met along his travels. Maya was outed as Lillith, having aged to her mother's age when the entity took over her when she put the amulet on.
Oh, I thought she was possessing her body or something. She's just properly aged?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
The orphans have now taken on the quest to find out who the magician was in their vision by returning to Lilith's grandmother's flat. Upon arrival, however, they discovered someone had already been there, as the place had been tossed. Someone was certainly looking for something. While the team investigated, suddenly an incendiary round struck the kitchen island and has been wreaking havoc on the orphans' psyches, causing them to lash out at each other. Spider-Wasp has gotten control of himself just long enough to try to sling the island off of the balcony, but it's gotten stuck while a team of mercenaries led by a giant African soldier by the name of Bushman have come crashing through the windows. Their main goal? Capture the girl and retrieve the shard from around her neck. And the last thing that Bushman said was, forget about everything else, get the girl, she's got to have the shard.
Okay.
And at this point, Maya and Shatter are still under control by whatever it is that's forcing them to combat their friends. Now, I will say, for Nyx and Shatter, these folks that just came into the room, they're not invisible to you, but you just simply do not care about them.
Sure.
Currently, okay.
Should care about them.
I feel like, yeah. All right.
Nothing is more important than the goal.
Yeah. And Frick, so you know, I had you roll Psyche a couple of times and you were not able to beat it.
I was not.
But truth to tell, your Psyche is low enough where even if you rolled a red, you would have to roll a 100 to actually break out of the control.
So 100 or 69 is what you're telling me.
Yes, 100 or 69, right.
Gotcha.
Damn.
So, I've already done some initiative rolls for the baddies that have come in here at the moment. If you guys want to go ahead and roll initiative for yourselves and then just let me know what your pluses are.
My plus is I'm just charming as fuck.
Shatter, you don't have any pluses,
Nope.
right?
No plus.
Did it roll?
Yes.
The way this is going, I'm actually glad I rolled low.
Jesus.
Spider Wasp, what's your plus?
1.
Okay.
I don't see me on the...
Why does Nyx get to go first?
Because I rolled her a 10 and she's got +3.
Oh, shit.
I'm pretty sure she has... Yeah.
If I get killed because of you, Dragon, you'll never hear the end of it.
It won't be because of me. It will be because of my stellar role-playing ability. And Sean's ridiculous character. I am just a vessel, sir.
And then Dragon,
Vessel.
you're on there, but you're at the very bottom of the list.
A vessel of bullshit.
And what's your
Hey.
plus?
I have +3 as well.
All right.
A legitimate time.
All right, oh yeah, because even with the bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's get a lay of the land here so you can kind of see who it is that you're dealing with. Number one, the leader apparently of the group who seems to be calling the shots is this fella by the name of the Bushman. For those of you that may not know him, he's a pretty major Moon Knight villain.
Yep.
Who did not appear in the series. So
Yet.
Fuck, is he ugly?
Hopefully we get a sequel, a second season.
then we have the Black Spectre, here.
Gotta be the Black Spectre.
And if you guys remember Brock Rumlow from Winter Soldier and Civil War, he was the SHIELD agent that kind of turned. He was Hydra.
Yeah.
And he was killed in Captain America Civil War. But the outfit that this guy's wearing, and especially those gauntlets that he had in Civil War that had that really strong kind of punch to them, this guy's wearing basically the same costume that he was.
So don't get near him.
Then we have this fella here, Crossfire. And did I tell you the other guy's name? Black Spectre was the
Yes, you mentioned it.
Okay. This is Crossfire here, dressed mostly all in red and white.
Looking like Deadshot.
Is he
Looking like
Swiss?
Deadshot.
Please tell me he's Swiss.
Swiss.
He looks like a Swiss.
I can probably make him Swiss.
Oh,
He
no,
does look like a Swiss Army knife, yes.
We'll put some holes in him and make him Swiss.
There you go.
And then you have this guy who's named Massacre, who's wearing just kind of a green army vest and appears to be some sort of cyborg.
Why is he getting ready to shoot Spider-Man?
It does, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then finally, this ugly mofo, the Truth.
Whoa.
He is ugly. Not what I expected.
He's got tattoos all over his upper portion of his body, shirtless, and a rather hulking figure. Not quite as big as the Hulk, but he's a big dude.
And he
What is
looks
it?
like he needs a bath.
Very,
Yeah,
very
true.
silly question about this guy, but I gotta know, are those his teeth or his lips sewn shut?
Those are, I believe, they're actually lip rings.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Pull them out.
This dude.
All right, so Nix and Cuddlebear, you guys have the floor. What everybody needs to do at this point, because that incendiary is still located in the island, is everybody's going to need to roll yet another psyche feat.
Everybody in the room or everyone in the apartment?
Everybody in the apartment.
Okay. Let me pull up his. Which one is the? Oh wait, I just have to click on it. Duh.
Yellow 84.
Did you call Karma?
No, I did not.
Okay, all right.
Here.
Back there.
Maya or Lilith will call Karma. Oof. She'll only spend 10 because I rolled a 4. So that's white as fuck. Mr. Cuddlebear will certainly call Karma as well. And I got 2.
Tyner, to clarify, if I rolled, an 80, 90 red, would Karma allow me to take it to 100, or does it have to be
Yes.
a nat?
No, it doesn't
Okay.
have to be natural.
All right.
You can certainly take it up
I
there.
didn't
Yeah.
call Karma for that reason, but I will next time just in case. So
Cuddlebear gets a yellow.
You got a yellow. Did you call Karma?
I did, yes.
Okay. Take it up to a red because you need it.
Oh, I had to take it to a yellow.
Oh, you had to take it to a yellow?
Yep,
Oh boy.
Yeah.
oh boy.
All right. Everybody's pissed at everybody else.
I'm not even in the room.
You know where they are, though. 'Cause
So wait.
you do at least have memory of everything that happened up until this point. All that you remember right now, though, for sure, is that dude in glass just took a chunk out of you. And
Okay.
it's payback time.
Okay. I was going to say, where would my focus be? But I got you then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, all right.
Here we go.
Let me make sure my shit is good here. Okay, so I guess let's start with the elephant in the room, which would be Nyx.
Okay.
And does she have voices whispering her into her ear?
She does, and right now she still has Spider Wasp by a tendril by the ankle, and the voice inside her is certainly urging her to finish him off.
Okay, so this is what she gonna do. And she's like basically right there by Shatter, right?
Yep.
Okay. So she is going to use her grasp on Spider Wasp to basically kind of do a whole bam bam thing and slam him on top of Shatter.
Okay.
Lovely.
Table and all. So that will be. Actually, let's roll for multiple actions. 40 on fighting. Sorry, I'm gonna have to jump from a bunch of screens here. Actually, I can just pop it out. Slide it over. Okay, so.
And I do not believe, Shatter, you did not put up your body armor.
No.
Okay.
No.
So.
No, I didn't walk in for the all.
Oh, okay. So she got a green for extractions.
Okay. So that would give her an extra.
One. So she's got 2 total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, the first one she's gonna try to slam by the tentacle onto the. Or did she see these other people in the room?
At this point, it's tunnel vision, and the hatred only goes to the people that she knows.
Okay.
So yeah, and just as a little behind the scenes here, the reason why she can't really recognize the rest of them is there's a particular reason why. But
Okay.
I can't tell you that until you
Sure.
either figure it out on your own or or what have you. But there's a reason why she can't see them, and same thing for all of you guys right now. You're honed in on each other.
Okay. So what is that? Fighting then for this maneuver?
Yes, that'd be fighting. Mm-hmm.
A 9. No, I
9.
call karma for any of these attacks. Yes, that is light. Which I
All
should
right.
kind of cold, but right now it's all right.
So the weight of the island hanging over the edge that Spider Wasp is currently holding on to is preventing you from pulling him back into the room.
Okay.
So then Cuddlebear.
Okay. Back to me. How do I get back to me in the room here? Because I can't see myself, so I can't click on my dude.
Were you able to toggle back using the combat tracker?
Oh. There we go. Okay, so yeah. All right. Well, then I'm going to basically come springing through the wall here.
Okay, into the next room. I can carry
Yep.
you over. There you go.
Oh, there's Mr. Cuddlebear.
And
Ooh,
I'm
he's
like
hurt.
hissing and whatnot. So, I will once I come through, I'll armor up, and then that's like a free action, right?
Yep.
Then I'll take a shot at Shatter, basically kind of strafing this way.
Okay.
And then we'll take a shot of my suit's energy blast. Get your own blast. Oh, that would be based on my agility. A 2.
Oh my God, you're rolling wonderful.
You keep
Yeah.
rolling like that while we're fighting each other, okay?
That's why I'm not calling karma. My dice are cold, but you know what? That's all right.
Okay.
My fighting isn't enough to get me multiple actions, so.
You hear Bushman say, take out the lights and get rid of the Iceman.
Yeah.
And the truth begins to step forward towards Mr. Cuddlebear, and he reaches out. He's not, it almost looks like he's reaching out to pet you. Doesn't seem exactly aggressive.
Okay.
And he is going to just kind of touch your armor.
Do you have a dodge in you?
Oh, I don't have extractions.
Just a quick heads up, I am in the room but experiencing a slight technical difficulty with my charger, so I'm going to be switching out charger cords here real quick and trying to get this computer to stay on. So,
Okay.
but I'm listening in the room. So.
All right. Got a yellow, and all he does is touch you.
Okay.
You didn't have any more actions, right, to dodge or anything?
I did not.
Okay. $26. All right, you need to roll a psyche.
Okay. I will call karma for that. Ooh, that's pretty good. Maybe times 80. That is deep yellow.
Okay. You feel just a pang of regret through the anger that you're feeling right now, but that's it.
About anything in particular?
Nope, just you feel bad
Oh.
about something.
Aw,
But you can't quite put your paw on it.
poor kitty.
All right.
But he continues on past you after he gives you a little pet and is moving to flank Shatter. Then we go to Bushman. He takes a step into the room past Spider Wasp, and he has a gigantic gun that he is wielding, and he takes aim on poor Shatter.
Oh, God.
And begins to unload. Let's see.
No.
On the amazing column. Oh! What are you doing? My God. Okay.
No, my Shatter. Oh,
It's been fun.
Maybe you
So
have a different name.
Shatter, you do not see this coming. You can't dodge from it.
Right. Yeah.
What you're going to need to do right now is roll an endurance.
All right. Hold on just a
and
second.
this begins the final session.
That's at least
Orphans of the Blip.
based on my incredible. Hey, as a heads up, in a worst case scenario, because this charger cord is, I don't know what the hell's going on with it. If I lose my computer, I've got the map drawn out, everything right here, and I won't lose soon. So
Okay.
I can roll physical dice if I need to tonight if I lose the computer for whatever reason.
Okay.
All right, give this a shot. Karma. Nope,
Oh my God.
just 10. Yeah, this is
Okay. So, Bushman steps into the room. He draws this gigantic, just meat eater of a gun, and just goes. And it's a semi-automatic gun that just fills Shatter with bullets. And Shatter does exactly what his name foretells and blows up into a million pieces across the room.
Yikes.
I'm not panicking.
Okay. So Shatter right now is down and out for the count. I don't have anything that says broken, but I'll put something. Let's see. Burning, blind, deaf, silenced. How about silenced? Maybe that's.
There you go.
There we go.
Hey, there you
Alright.
go.
That'll
We haven't discussed the consciousness of individual pieces if I'm regenerating, so silent is probably a good call.
Okay, so Bushman went. Black Spectre now goes. He is coming into the room in front. Well, I can't really get in front of Spider Wasp because Nyx has still got the tentacles. You know what? Actually, she blew that hole in the wall. He's going over to the room that is directly behind where Nyx happens to be. And he is actually going to come crashing through the remainder of the wall that has been torn open in a tackle on her.
Okay.
And that he's got. Incredible. Got a yellow. So it's a grappling attack there.
So that's a partial.
That is a partial, yes. So he's got a hold of her. And then we go to Crossfire. Crossfire takes aim in an odd place. And he fires off 3 shots. Let me just go ahead and roll for him here real quick. Three. Oof. He's a good shot. Okay. And he targets the lighting in this room, and it goes dark. So for those of you that are in the living room currently, or just outside of it and looking in, your actions are going to be at a -2 column shift because of the darkness, unless you have heightened senses.
But if you're a cat,
Yep, I think you've got heightened senses, so I think you're in good shape.
specifically, I have hearing, hyper hearing, and hyper smell.
Mm.
But I mean, naturally, I would be able to see in the dark.
I'll give you a -1.
Hey, all right.
All right. So then after Crossfire, his Spider Wasp.
Okay, so this thing that is got control of me,
Mm-hmm.
am I just mad at people or am I wanting them dead?
You are wanting them dead.
Okay. Roll for multiple.
Mm-hmm.
I wasted my red. So that gives me 3.
Okay.
So I am going to use my density manipulation and free myself from Nyx's grasp and run over and enter her.
Ooh, crazy.
Okay.
I wish you wouldn't say things like
Now that I know she's, well, actually, she is a child. Oh my God, that's horrible.
yeah.
Okay. So, what do you do once you get inside?
I am going to.
I still have an action. Could she like react to try to dodge his whatchamadoodle?
I don't think she's got extra actions, does she? Or you did.
Yeah,
You
I
did
had
roll
one.
for her. Okay. Yes, you may attempt to dodge. No.
And I got
But that means, Clint, you've got to make a roll to actually move into her then. So that
Gotcha.
would be
Okay.
Gonna be a fighting
Gotcha.
or I'd say fighting or endurance
You choose.
because it's kind of a charging attack.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to go with the lowest one or the highest one?
I want you to do whatever you think that your character would do.
Karma.
Karma's what you
And I will take that to. I will take that to yellow.
Okay. That's the rest of your karma, probably.
Yes,
Isn't
it is. Well, I've got 4.
it? Okay, so Nyx then can make a dodge to try to get out of the way.
Yeah, she's basically gonna just. Does she still have the tentacle? Still? Oh no, wait, because he phased out basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he sees her coming, like in a charge. She's basically gonna like just kind of float up to the air to evade and prepare a counter attack for the next turn.
Okay. Now, the way I've been always been doing the evade is just so wonky in the way the rules work. You can still roll on fighting if you feel like that's better for her. You can do agility and make it a dodge. But the way I basically roll that is that they still potentially could take damage. You're just trying to get out of the way on that, so it kind of works like a dodge. It just shifts them down on their attack, and it also shifts down on the damage that they take.
Okay. And you were at -2 column shifts for that attack, right, Clint?
Yeah.
Okay. She'll go. Well, it's the same either way. Endurance or agility is still going to be amazing. So, and yeah, she's got karma to spend, so I'll call karma. Roll 2 4s tonight. All right.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
You gonna get it up to a green?
No, I'm not going to blow all that karma for that.
Okay. So now that you're in there,
Mhm.
what do you do?
I'm just gonna try to become solid.
Okay.
That's going to do both, right?
Yep.
All right.
But this is his first time attempting something like that too, I think, and I don't know that even Spider Wasp in his full capacity would even.
With her, I did it with
necessarily
what's her face,
Oh, you
but I
did?
haven't
Okay.
done it with Nyx.
know. Okay. Who did you do it with?
Just slutting around out there.
What the hell was her name? Hold on.
That's all right. It doesn't matter.
Don't even remember her name. It's terrible.
I know. Two I stole the power from.
No,
Yep.
not that one.
The Wisp.
Oh, okay. Now, yeah, no. Because you changed, you switched over to a different type. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is. I got phasing now.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you
that's
don't
right.
know who you got that from.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Okay, so really all you got to do is just say I solidify. And
Yep.
then-
I solidify.
okay. So what are both of your endurances?
My
Amazing.
endurance is good.
Okay. But you're also wearing the armor. So
Correct.
what's the rank on the armor? Is
The
remarkable?
armor's rank was it was better than that. I thought it was amazing. Hold on. I get a +2 column shift on endurance when I'm wearing the armor.
Okay, so that's remarkable.
Yes.
All right. So, and hers is amazing.
Yes.
Okay. So both of you guys are going to take damage and are. Oh boy, how are we going to work this out? It causes 50 points of damage to Spider Wasp and 30 points of damage to Nyx, and that ignores body armor for both of you guys.
What kind of damage is it? Physical or energy, or some other type?
would be physical damage.
My,
But if you're-
my invulnerability would soak up all but 10 points of that then.
Yeah. And here's the thing about the invulnerability is I don't know if that would work in this because you are,
It's like the molecular level, really.
yeah.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I think it does because it circumvents her body armor and it's the outer portion of the body that provides the invulnerability. We're dealing with the inner portions of the body. So the way I see it is you solidify inside of her and almost peel away from each other because the bodies don't, they want to merge together. But because it wasn't a full kill shot on either one of you guys, the energy kind of pulls you guys apart. And the type of phasing that you have is probably a little bit more related to, boy, I really don't want to give this away.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who this is.
Well, you don't have to explain. Just
Yeah.
you know.
So essentially, you phase into her, and you see that trail of your body, coming towards, and then when you guys merge, you explode away from each other, and still see that same kind of effect of that trail that is left.
And so the body armor itself wouldn't soak up any of that damage either.
No, that's correct. Yeah, that is correct.
That's bullshit.
So you take the 50, she takes the 30.
What happens to the dude that was trying to hold on to her?
He loses his grasp on her because she essentially went into phase when that happened as well.
Okay.
That was going to be really gross, dude. It's still kind of gross because you peeled off of each other.
Gotcha. So I got flung away from her then?
Just, like maybe towards the back. Where did you go? I didn't even see you. Oh, you're underneath her, aren't you?
I'm on top of her.
That's right. Okay.
Is it? I really want to understand.
You get thrown
peeling,
back that way.
the peeling aspect. Is it more like a melting? Is it more like? Are we talking like a noise? Like what kind of?
Okay, for you. All right.
Just just curious.
I didn't want to blow this for these guys, but as this is all going on, the little bits of glass in the room that are falling are now starting to kind of tinkle and starting to kind of pull together.
Okay.
But I will say that, Frick, this is a fairly long process for you.
Oh, I know that. We discussed that part.
Yeah.
I'm prepared for this to. Yeah, for whatever happens next. Let's just put it that way.
All right. Okay, so now we're down to Shatters out, so it's Massacre at this point. Massacre steps a little bit further into the room to about right there. And what has he got? Has a shotgun, and he just and takes a shot at Nyx. He's got excellent +3, 1, 2, 3, amazing. Ooh, got a green. And that does 40 points of damage. Now, Nyx, and actually Spider Wasp, both of you guys need to roll endurance.
Jesus Christ, this is going to be over quick.
I was like, doesn't she have armor or something?
She does, but this is not actually in relation to that. I forgot to have you roll for that whole phasing incident.
Oh, okay.
Because essentially that's potentially a kill
at?
shot, if not at least a stun.
And
I got a white.
Okay, so you're stunned. Roll 1 die.
Me?
Yep.
A D10?
Yep.
And make it low.
How do I get to a D10?
Get to these nuts.
You
Yeah,
laughed
I'll just
way
do it
too
this
hard.
way.
Nick's got a 95, so she's all right.
Let me go grab a real dice.
Well, just pick one of those down there and just say that it's going to be the high die, and that'll be fine.
What do you mean? One of
Just-
what?
One of the macros down at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Just call high die.
Hi. Okay.
So 3 rounds. Okay.
Good thing you rolled the same. So.
All right. So how did Nyx do?
I got a red.
Okay. All right. So she is okay and awake, so she doesn't lose the armor. So the shotgun hits her, but has no effect because well, actually, maybe it does. What's her armor? Is it remarkable?
That's what I was, because on the character sheet it just looked like a.
Oh, it's the dark energy aura. That's what he's been using as the body armor. So it is remarkable. So she takes 10 points of damage.
Yep, okay.
And then nobody else rolled any other extra actions. And I think that rolls us back around to the top. So it goes back to Nyx.
Okay. Rolling for
Now, before you do that, give me another psyche feat. Everybody.
Oh, right.
Or,
Right.
well, actually, the dead and the
And the stunned.
and the stunned no longer need to roll for that. And truthfully,
It's all you, dragon.
I think that when you flew back into the room, that island fell off of the edge. So technically, Cuddle Bear, I don't think you need to roll anymore. So
Sweet. So wait. Just next roll?
Yes, because she's still under the effect of it.
We'll call Karma. Psyche, right?
Yeah.
Incredible is green. When I need a red?
Yes.
I'm not gonna make it.
Okay. All right, so she's still under the effect. So it's back to you. Now, the only one that she can see at this point is Cuddle Bear. So do you want me to shift this over and have one of the other guys take over for Nyx? Since neither one of them can do anything.
Oh, right, because dude's stoned, right?
Yeah.
I know, it's fine.
Okay.
Actions. That's not gonna cut it. 10 on incredible. So that's white.
Okay. Yeah, so that means that she's now at a -3 and she's in the dark.
Okay. She's gonna. So basically, okay. Let's see. Oh, there I am. Oh, and he's like right there. Okay, well, she doesn't see the dude in front of her, right?
Pretty much. I mean, she's aware that he's there, but
Oh, okay. I thought like they were basically just not even like on being perceived at all.
but she won't want to attack him.
Okay, well that changed what I was gonna do. I was like, if she can't see him, she's just gonna shoot straight ahead. Okay. Basically. She kind of wants to make sure that everybody's dead. So she's gonna kind of float up, and then she's just going to make the entirety of the room start to fill with black energy.
Okay.
So that's just the energy manipulation, right?
Yep. Yeah, she'll be able to get pretty much the whole room.
Yeah, I was gonna say with her with the rank of that, yeah,
Mhm.
she's gonna make the whole room fill with it. Make it all black. So that's just a manipulation. And I'm minus what 4 column shifts?
Yeah.
That will be so white. It's like gonna run for the GOP nomination.
All right, Cuddle Bear. That just fizzled out.
Okay. But he sees her there. He is going to try to reach out to the entity that it knows is in her. And what's he gonna do? He is going to try to make it retreat basically to the back of her psyche. Like it's going to basically decide to play possum and to lull us into a sense of false security, and then when we get close, spring out like a trap.
Okay.
And I will call karma for this. It's a good thing. I can dig that to a yellow. Yes, I will.
Okay, you're gonna do a yellow for that.
Yep.
Basically calling for that thing to retreat, correct?
Right.
Which will essentially depower her, right?
That's the idea.
Okay. And you got a yellow, correct?
I did.
And your power rank is what?
Amazing.
All right. I think you did it.
Fuck yeah, bitch.
And when you did that, you got a sense of just how powerful that entity is inside her.
Mm-hmm.
And you realize that Lillith is in a constant state of psychic battle with Nyx. That she is doing everything in her own individual power to keep that thing concealed and at bay. And it's a real eye-opener for you because you have essentially touched psychically the entity that is inside her for the first time. And she is all powerful.
Okay.
So,
Well, this is a little funny too. I can't believe I pulled it off. But this is something Cuddle Bear's been worrying about for a while now. So now that I know that it's possible,
it's very difficult, and
yes,
and you got really lucky, I think. But yeah. Okay, so that was your action. Did you roll for extras?
I need a red to get 2 actions, so I don't.
Okay.
I don't ever do that.
Gotcha. All right. So the truth is now next, and he was reaching out for Nyx, and then she changed, and he kind of takes a step back at that point and actually backs up towards the corner here, and he reaches his hand out in a gesture towards where Lillith is now laying basically on top of the countertop up there where she landed. And Bushman Takes aim with that gun once again and pulls the trigger. The amazing calm. Got a red.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
So,
Lord.
instead of a series of bullets coming out of there, there's a secondary nozzle on top. And he shoots, and a net comes out and wraps itself around Nyx. And there's a tether line that is attached to Bushman's gun. Black Spectre now comes into the room, sees that Nyx has been netted, and then jumps over to where the island was and kind of puts himself in between Cuddlebear and Bushman and Nyx, kind of just there in case he needs to be. Next up, Crossfire takes a step in, jumps over the couch that has actually been overturned anyway, and gets... I don't know if he's going to get that close to Cuddlebear. He's going to go right about there. Massacre flanks the door next to Bushman. Shatter. You're going to roll an endurance feat for me, please.
Yep.
I would highly recommend calling Karma. If you
Karma, yep. Yeah, this time definitely Karma. And I'll spend whatever I got to take it to a yellow.
Okay.
Which... That's the one thing I don't have pulled up right now. Somebody can assist me there with on the incredible scale, green to yellow from 44.
Mhm.
That's forgot to have pulled up.
let's see here. Let's see.
You said incredible?
Incredible.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
deep green. 44.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you need to get a 61. So you need to spend up to 61.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that.
And that's fine. So you are now not dying. What I think you may do, and this is a bit of a stretch from what you and I had talked about, your endurance. Now, hold on a second. Let me look at your character sheet.
So I've got that pulled up too. If you
So 6 points per round. Okay. So you can give yourself back 6 points of health as your body is beginning to reform.
got it.
And with that, if you choose to use your matter control, you still can.
Okay.
And there is broken glass all around this room.
I have a question about
Yeah.
the glass broken and what happened to me when I what happened to the axe? Did the
The
glass
axe just
around
fell. The axe
it
just fell.
did the glass around it though, the glass case I have it in, did that also break, or is
Yeah.
it still in, like maybe it cracked but it's still in the case?
Yeah, it might have cracked. It's probably still in the case, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to leave that alone. I just wondered what happened to it.
Mhm.
I'm going to leave that alone. But with the matter control that I have, any glass that isn't from my body,
Mhm.
the glass that they've shattered through the windows,
Mhm.
every last bit of it is going to... This is, we're going to... I'm self-destructing, not just whoever I was after, but anything in that room that exploded me.
Now,
Everything's going up.
now here's the thing. You can control that at least, somewhat. I mean, you've got a tentative hold at best. But
Yes.
that anger that you had towards your teammates, no longer there.
Oh,
Once-
fantastic.
Once you
Okay.
blew up and passed out, essentially, it
All right.
negated that effect.
In that case, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 windows in the room I can see. And
And all of them are broken.
all of them are broken. Okay, and four baddies in the room that I can
Mhm.
that I know are still there. Okay,
Yep.
window per baddie. Then every as close as they are to each of those windows. Truth might be the one I can't reach. If I can't reach him, I get that. The glass from the other 3 windows going straight up and straight down as hard as it can on to the other 3.
Okay.
It headed for the ceiling and pointing, and then boom, just fucking boom, like rain, like as hard rain of
Okay.
glass.
So with this, essentially, in the state that you are in, you are the glass.
Great.
So
That's
you're not going to take the -3 column shift for the darkness in here because you can feel the room essentially around.
Got it. Okay, so it's going to stay on the amazing scale then.
Yeah.
Okay, karma. Oh,
Oh
Jesus.
my god.
Okay. Yeah, whatever I gotta do to get it to green, just
All
let me know the number.
Okay. So that was on the amazing column. So
Jesus
so you got to
Christ.
get it to a 26.
Okay, that's not terrible. All right.
Yeah.
16. Okay. Yeah, I do that.
All right. And that potentially does amazing damage. All right, so we are going to apply some damage to these guys here.
It's the whole room, right?
Yeah,
So-
well, but he is controlling it
Oh, okay.
to
Sweet.
only affect these guys.
Excellent.
And most of that glass is right there. I mean, that glass didn't go too far when they shattered in, I'm assuming. So it's still right there at their feet.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully it's
Mhm.
not too difficult to pull this off.
And essentially, what you see, Cuddle Bear, is all of the glass in the room, all of the shards that are laying all over the place, just rise up to the ceiling, shift, point, and then just target these guys, and they just sink into their flesh.
Yes. Pincushion, baby.
Oh, come on. My keyboard's locking up.
That means we win.
Times like this, I had extra actions. I wish I had extra actions because then it would be I twist.
You and me both, man.
All right, so you succeeded in damaging all of the guys here in the room. I
Holy
just
shit.
can't show it.
You can see some of them at least.
Yeah, I got a couple of them there anyway. That first one didn't even go. Why is this? Stupid.
Now we know what to get you for Christmas.
Yeah.
That is the longest I've made it since I joined. Before you got fussy with Foundry and called it stupid. This is the longest.
There we go. Apparently, all I had to do was shake my keyboard, and that worked.
Sometimes that's all. You just
Shake it, baby. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it. Shake it.
All right, so that was green for all those guys, so they don't have to roll to be stunned, but they certainly took a pretty hefty little hit there with that rain of glass. So then we go to Massacre here next. And guys, I got a kid that's yelling for me. I got to pop out for just a second. So plot without me. I'll be back.
Tell him we said hi. I'll take
And
the
this,
opportunity.
this is this the first round of you being stunned still? Or is it the
Yes,
second?
this is still the first round of me being stunned.
somebody grab a dustpan. And for the love of God, don't move the axe, please. For the love of God.
It really sucks that I failed the psyche roll for the first round, because the first thing I was going to do was like the power stunt again and try to get all of them to just bounce, so we didn't even have this combat.
That would
Then
have been
Then I failed.
I hope the next session we have is, because I've been rolling like dog shit. This one and the last one both. Like,
Yeah. I've been rolling bad on this one, but it's been working in our favor, really.
yeah. That's been
Except
good.
for the one time against Nyx, really, it was the good one.
We had never discussed, and I'm glad he's letting me do. What happens to my consciousness when I'm broken like that? That's one thing we hadn't really discussed. So
I see it, and here's the way I see it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm back. Hello. Hello. The way I see it, Frick, is that you essentially, your consciousness reaches out to all the glass nearby you, and you rebuild your body from the broken glass that is nearby, or you cause other windows or glasses to shatter and use that to reform your body.
that's perfect. I hadn't thought in depth about it, but that works for me.
Must be nice.
Right. Yeah, the only thing is it's about to get real dark, because also I'm like Groundhog Day, man. I can't die.
Just a hint that glass is now embedded in the bodies of the guys that are in the room.
I'm gonna have to get out of there at some point. We'll cross that bridge when we
Okay.
What if all the glass was like melted down? Would it travel to the nearest source of glass, or?
Yeah, I don't know. That's stuff. It hasn't happened to me yet, so I'm not sure. But that's what I imagine. Something like that would happen.
What's up, big boy? Does he come up?
All right. So Massacre then is next. He kind of toughens through the pain and begins to cross over towards Nyx in an attempt to basically pick her up and abscond with her. So I'm going to roll a strength check for him.
Well, she's not unconscious, right? She's just depowered.
She's depowered and she's netted, so
right.
she is incapacitated right now, and she's not going to be able to break out of that unless the Nyx inside of her. What's that?
I was going to say she doesn't have any other actions anyway. So.
Right. Yeah. All right. So that's a remarkable column. All right. So he grabs hold of her and he's got her. Cuddle Bear. Or do we have anybody that has an extra?
Nope.
Okay. Cuddle Bear.
So this is my second round of being incapacitated.
That is correct, sir.
Can we speed this thing up a little bit?
I'm gonna do my best, bro. I'm gonna try. This will be my third attempt for this power stunt. I've had 2 successes so far, so the third one makes it a new deal, right?
Yep.
For the group effect.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I want basically everybody who's cut to freak out about the extent of their wounds, and they just want to drop everything and run.
Okay.
We're absolutely gonna call karma, and this will probably drain the last bit of it, because I only got 15. Come on, baby. 21 on amazing. With the karma, gets me green, and that will leave me with 5 karma left.
Okay, you got a green. All right, so we got a yellow, got a green, green, got a green.
And what are there? I mean,
This is psyche. This is just psyche to resist.
right.
And yellow. Okay. All right. So Crossfire, Spectre, and Massacre. Massacre drops Nyx and begins to run down the hallway. Spectre runs towards the balcony
Does he?
Crossfire.
If he had anything in his hands, he does. I mean, dropping everything was like part of it. Like,
Well, he's got those gauntlets, but he
Okay.
can't drop those. That's attached to the costume.
gotcha.
He
And
feels the need
Crossfire.
to strip.
Crossfire jumps out the window.
Wait. And now this is a thing, right? I'm going to put on my sheet.
Was that your third one?
That was my third.
Okay. Yep. Then that's the thing.
Woohoo! Power stunt.
Woot woot.
Truth now is going to reach down for the kitty cat again.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot about him. You know what? I keep forgetting to fucking go back into phase.
Shoot, I looked at the wrong thing. He has got excellent. Nope, sorry. Let's see. It's gonna be fighting.
What else? What, man? What do you want, buddy?
All right, so he reaches down, touches you, kitty cat. Roll psyche once again.
Oh, I don't think a 7 is going to cut it.
Uh-oh. Okay, and you didn't call karma.
I don't have karma to spend anymore.
All right.
Yeah.
So you feel that feeling of regret and shame now.
Shame, they know my name.
And you may be the smartest feline on the planet, and your intellect surpasses most human intellect as well. But you will never, ever be able to accomplish the things that you wish to accomplish because you are merely a cat.
I can't believe you say something like that to me.
That's really hurtful.
Then we got Bushman. At this point, he sees massacre going, and he's yelling at everybody. Where are you going? God damn it! And he starts reeling her in via the gun and dragging her across the floor towards him.
What you're saying is for Cuddle Bear, the massacre is emotion.
Yeah, Shatter goes to you.
All right. So yeah, anybody still, any of the glass that remains stuck in them, begins to twist. I mean, it just begins. I mean, it does a full 360 and then right back the way it came. Just
all right. just corkscrewing. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Get him.
Make that roll again.
And that's still gonna be amazing. Okay, karma.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, if you got it, use it.
There we go. Now
See.
There we go.
97. Ooh la la.
All right, so that is
That's potential kills.
I will take the loss of exact this level of revenge. This is beautiful.
that is. Okay, we're gonna roll endurance for Bushman. He got a green, so he's not dying.
Yeah, it's good.
But he is probably gonna be stunned. Ooh, not stunned either, but he took the damage.
Okay.
Say, at least take the damage.
Bastard.
Ooh, yeah.
Spectre.
Tendon snap.
Remarkable. Got a green. He's not dying. But he is stunned. There we go. So he's stunned.
His little face.
Crossfire is on a zip line just outside the window, so you just barely got him.
Nice.
And we
He
hear a
takes the
thud
damage.
as he hits the street.
Wait, did Spectre take the damage?
He did, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, it didn't register though. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I was like, well, he's a tough motherfucker then.
Shake my
Shake it.
thing again.
Shake it, baby.
There we go.
Oh, yes.
And Crossfire's got to roll endurance, which that is excellent for him. Got a yellow, man. He's not dead. Oop, that's wrong. Roll endurance for truth. He's got incredible. Got a red. He's all right.
Yeah.
Did you roll for a stun?
He's stunned. He's not stunned.
Damn, he's the one we wanted stunned.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you rolled the stun for Crossfire.
Don't need to. He's at 0
Oh.
health. Yeah.
Oh shit.
But he's at least not dying.
Okay.
Massacre is incredible. He got a white. He's
Ooh.
dying.
Ooh.
All right. So here's what happens. All of the glass begins to twist and turn inside the bodies of these guys, and blood just starts just spewing
Yes.
all over the room.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Shatter's the real massacre.
DNA
Massacre falls
everywhere.
down to his knees and face plants in the hallway, and you do hear outside.
Don't.
From Crossfire. Okay, so it rolls back up to the top once again to Nyx, who is still trapped in the net.
And he's still trying to reel it in.
Yeah, he's hurting, but he's reeling her in and has basically got her to him. The next thing he's probably going to do is reach down and pick her up.
Okay. So yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So can't really do much but struggle.
Right.
Or I guess.
Unless you release Nyx.
Well, we have another round. You probably have another round before that might be necessary. I don't want to necessarily have her come back and be like, "You fucking cat, how dare you?" Because I can see her doing that. So that would bring me up, right?
Yes, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Can I act, or am I just feeling really bad about myself?
You got to roll a psyche once again.
51 on Incredible is green. Very, very green.
That's not going to be enough.
Damn it. Okay. So I can't act at all, or I can only...
I think that anything that you do, now you're going to be at the -4 because you got the darkness and then now this on top of it. So it's -4 column shifts.
Okay, so I just feel really bad. I will, de-armor and phase and go back into this closet over here and feel bad about myself.
Okay. Let's see. I gotta mark him as being unconscious. And unconscious here. Okay. I think that goes to Truth. He's still up, and he is now making his way over towards Bushman, over by the balcony. Bushman reaches down, picks up Nyx, and is going for the balcony with her.
Fucking.
And he is hooking himself up to the zip line. Truth steps into the doorway. Shatter.
Get him, boy, get him.
He's hooking himself up to a zip line, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If there's glass remaining around, or if I have to take some out of truth, whatever I got to do, a few of these pieces of glass are going to cut that zip line. There's no more zip line.
Okay. You got to get a yellow. It's a called shot.
All right, called shot. We'll call Karma. Damn it.
Oh, shit. You're not going to be able to get it up there.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Spend 10 and call it.
So they're
All
about
right,
dead.
spend your 10.
Just get
Yeah,
them.
I did that. Yeah, 598.
Okay. And then we go to Massacre's already down, so that's everybody.
Damn it.
And it's a new round, and Spider Wasp, you can roll endurance.
I roll psyche.
And you can heal up to your endurance rank. And Cuddleberry, yes, you can roll psyche.
Fuck. No. But I will go ahead and like release, be like, well, I guess fuck it. I can't do anything right. Might as well let Nyx do whatever she wants.
And Frick, Shatter would get another 6 points back on his health. And I think you may actually have another 6 from the last round. So I think you're probably up to what, 18?
18, yep.
Okay.
So can Nyx go?
You can.
She kind of snaps out of it in the net and is just like, what the fuck? And she's going to, re-black up and just blast. Is she being held by what's his face?
Yeah, the net is still around her. So she would have to break out of that net.
She's basically, once she summons the dark energy, just, Super Saiyan style, just blast that energy from herself as the focal point in a ball around her.
Okay, make that roll.
She's got karma left, I believe. Yep. Takes a minute. Dual screens and whatnot. That's just the energy manipulation, correct?
Yep.
Karma. Oh baby, 84 becomes a 94, and that is red.
Okay, now here's my question. Is that an attempt to just break the net?
It's basically an attempt to do like, and basically in a fit of rage, just an area around her just blasting with energy to like kind of, reveal herself like in her form.
Got it.
Once the energy like dissipates.
Okay, so since you got a red, that net was a very, very special material that it was made out of.
Okay.
And it stretches as the energy is building up, and she keeps pushing and adding her own strength behind it, and you just hear it go ting 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 ting,
God.
and then the energy finally just bursts from her, and it hits Bushman, who goes flying off of the balcony.
Oh, that'll do it. Okay.
And the truth, it hits him as well, throwing him back into the room and through the wall of the bedroom over here. And I think that's it. That's everybody.
Yeah. Spectre was already unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she breaks free, she's just like, "Who dares?" Just kind of looks around for any kind of target to take out her aggression on.
Now, is this is the entity in full control?
I don't know. I guess that would be her rolling a psyche.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and call karma for that too, because this bitch is crazy. I don't know where psyche is. Do The Incredibles green. Do I need to take it to a yellow?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so she's somewhat in control, but she's fighting her for sure. But at this point, she sees Bushman falling. I think, how many stories is this building? Like 6 stories, I think. Falling 6 stories down below, and he lands on top of a parked car out in front of the building.
Brr, brr, brr.
Spider Wasp. Oh, I'm sorry, Cuddle Bear.
No, I had basically did my psyche roll and didn't make it.
Oh, didn't make it. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So then it goes to Spider Wasp then.
Yeah, so I wake up.
And you see a room filled with broken glass and blood splatters everywhere.
Yeah. I guess Spectre is the only one actually still in the room.
Shatter is nowhere to be seen, though.
Shatter himself is nowhere to be seen. You can make an intuition roll.
I got a green.
You know, as you're kind of coming to and taking the scene in, you can see little shards of glass just kind of tinkling and moving towards a central position, but
Gotcha.
You don't see Shatter himself.
I'll turn, look.
And you see Nick's out on the balcony for sure.
Yeah. Lillith, we good?
Maybe. Are there more of them?
You're going to have to tell me. Apparently a lot of shit went down after I got knocked out. So, sorry, you know that wasn't me that did that to you, right? I was in control. Somebody was controlling me.
Yes, I know the feeling.
Okay. I'll get up and I'll look. I'll do a check on Black Spectre since he's the closest to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not dying.
Okay.
And
did he have any weapons or anything?
Spectre, he had the 2 gauntlets on him.
Okay. Can I try to get those off of him?
Yeah, you can.
We're just collecting trophies.
I'm just trying to get in case he comes to, so he doesn't have power.
True.
Do I need to roll anything?
Reason.
Yellow.
Okay, yeah, you can get them off of them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They are a part of the costume, but really you can find some locks and clamps and stuff and be able to figure out how to get that off.
Gotcha.
Shatter, you continue to heal, and your body is slowly beginning to reform there in the kitchen. So you can take yourself up to half health at this point.
Okay. Could be 45, I believe. Okay.
Cuddle Bear, what are you doing?
I'm still feeling the effects of truth.
You can make another roll. This eventually will wear off. So, I mean, truthfully, I'm not going to make you roll. Just as this is all happening, you can kind of be coming out of it. What about Nyx? Is she keeping watch on the balcony, or did she come in?
Yeah, she came in to check, to kind of survey the area. And when she sees Cuddle Bear, she's gonna be like, thank you, but don't do that again. This is my fight.
What happened?
And Cuddle Bear will say like, I managed to get the entity in her to retreat to the back of her psyche momentarily. It took great effort, but I am pleased to know that it is now possible.
Yeah, I wouldn't make a habit out of that. Yeah. But where
It
do
It's a
we
fail-safe.
do we see shatters starting to form?
Yeah, and it's weird. It's just these little pieces of glass that are now starting to just kind of form his body on the floor. And it's just this like weird, like stained glass kind of look that is kind of piecing him slowly together.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Can I reach out to him telepathically?
Sure.
You are obviously not okay, Shatter, but will you be okay?
This is the first time this has happened to you, by the way.
Okay. So I respond that I say, yeah, there's a long silence. He probably thinks I'm not, but it's a long silence before I finally am like, I don't know. You should probably just leave me here.
We will not leave you behind.
Now, hurry up. We need to get out of here. No, I don't hear that. Discard that.
I mean, I would keep the network open. Would it be helpful if we gathered your pieces?
Shatter just says, "Do what you want." I heard everyone around me, and I've never had anything like that happen. I do what you want. Do what you want with me,
dude. We're waiting on you. From what I can tell, I mean, I don't know what happened, but it looks like you just saved our asses.
Yes.
I'm going over and I'm checking on Massacre.
Okay. Right.
And I am my conscious self now, like this version of me that is conscious is aware of what all I've done to the team as well, right?
Yeah,
it is. I remember all of it. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we all remember.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought so. I was just making sure because that's upsetting to me.
Yeah, so Spider Wasp, you can pat him on the head and roll a reason feat.
Now, what the hell was my reason again? Incredible, remarkable.
Green. That's all you need. Just say you're okay, and then he will not die.
Is he like he's bleeding?
Oh yeah.
I will web him up like to try to control the bleeding.
Gotcha.
Oh, and then I turn around and I see the guy that went through the wall.
He's okay. He's not gonna die.
I'm gonna go and piss on him though.
Yeah, okay.
I was unconscious.
Just take a big dump on his chest.
Yeah, this is what I think of your truth.
Did Massacre have guns and things like that?
He did.
I'm gonna like take the bullets out, tear them up, bend them.
Okay. Yeah, I had a rifle, a shotgun, and a couple of pistols on his hips.
Yeah, so I thought he was the gun person. And everybody else is out of the building, correct?
Pretty much, yep.
How are we doing, Shatter?
He's coming together. And if you give him enough time, in about 10 minutes or so, he's fully reformed and actually back to full health.
So once I
must be nice.
Once I get to that point, he's just completely dejected and is like, I don't know if somebody can use me. Like I've always been able to use the glass. I've never thought about anybody being able to take over me. I'm dangerous.
We all are.
He just got down.
Look what's friggin' inside Nick's.
She says,
You ain't the most dangerous person in the room, buddy. Let's get the hell out of here before the cops show up.
Now, don't forget you were looking for something which you have not found yet.
Right. We do want to make sure everybody is bound and.
Yeah, I'll web everybody.
I was gonna say, I assume you're saying that as you're pretty close to me, so it's like I'm gonna kind of reach out and grab your forearm as you're like, we gotta do that. Like I'm pull you back around. I'm like, hey, can you help me make sure that nothing like that will happen to me again?
What do you mean nothing? Like what?
I wasn't in control of myself.
I wasn't in control of myself.
That can't. Shatters. Yeah, I'm shaking it off. I'm going. Let's get out of here.
Let's find what we came for and get out of here, and we'll talk about it.
Yes. To Shatter, I will say that I am working on a method to possibly help us all that will perhaps give us more armor against mental manipulation. Trust me, this is my area of expertise. I think I might know a way to help.
Alrighty, next. No, where?
Yeah, Nyx is gonna just start like going back to the frantically searching. She was in the bedroom. How much did we search before this happened? I don't know.
Very little.
Very little, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we'll start searching.
Okay. Everybody do an intuition feat, including Nyx.
Okay. Intuition. Ooh, Nyx got 100.
Sweet.
Spider Wasp is white.
No,
Cuddle Bear got a 6.
I'll take mine to a green.
no, don't even worry about it. Just
Oh,
don't
okay,
even waste
good. I
our
like
karma.
Nick's got 100.
Nick's got 100, so.
Oh, okay. All right.
So Nyx, she had gone into her mom's room, which became hers, when she came in and started living with her grandmother. And on the floor, just as a reminder, everything has been tossed in here, and there are just piles of shit on the floor. Her clothes are all over the place. There's personal belongings and stuff like that on the bed and on the floor, and it's just a wreck in here. But she walks in, and in some of her mom's belongings, she pulls out a key that has the number of the storage unit that you were given.
That's right. Yeah.
By the folks that owned the storage place that belonged to Lilith's dad.
That's what we were doing.
Yep.
And I mean, it was just sitting like right on top of everything, and she just saw it and she's like, that doesn't look like mine. And she picks it up, and sure enough, it's got the same number on it.
Wait.
Right. Spider Wasp.
Yes.
You get a phone call while all that's going on.
Okay.
And it is...
Do I recognize the number?
Yep, you recognize the number. I gotta pull up the right thing here.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
They've been trying to reach
Or is
you
it a
about your-
Tyner thing?
about your car's warranty.
It's Martin Lee. It's Martin Lee calling.
Yeah, what's up, Mr. Lee?
Hey, are you guys all right?
We've been better, but we're okay. What do you mean, are we all right? What?
Well, number one, I just wanted to check in on you. Number two, I wanted to warn you, maybe it's not the best idea to come back to Ganymede.
Oh shit! Why?
He holds the phone up, and you can hear the sounds of a crowd that sounds like they're protesting.
Yeah, great. Well, yeah, and we probably just gave him a little bit more fodder to be mad at us. Have you got our new place set up yet?
Well, that's what I was calling you about. Since you can't come back here, I can meet you all at that location. It gives you the address.
Can you get out of there without being followed?
Oh yeah, no, I've got no problem. I'm actually just down the street a bit. You can hear the protesters shouting things like, "Heroes are zeros. Heroes are zeros." And humankind unite. Supermen are not gods. Down with the super cult and stuff like that. Plus, you hear in the back, "Lock them up, lock them up, lock them up."
Let's go, Brandon.
But he gives you the address, and he said you're going to be looking for a fairly unique but run-down building that kind of looks a little bit like a Frank Lloyd Wright building. It was a fire station that was built back in the 1960s.
Frank Lloyd who?
Frank Lloyd Wright. He's a famous architect.
Oh, okay. Anybody know what we're looking for?
What's the neighborhood?
That's a great question. It's close to Central Park.
That's all I wanted.
I'll figure that out. But so you've webbed up the ones in here. What about the guys outside?
Oh, yeah, I guess I should go look down. I'll go over to the balcony. I'll look down. Can I see?
You see Bushman now just kind of coming to and crawling off at the top of the car that he
gonna web him and pull him back up to the balcony.
Okay. I'll give you that.
Oh, great.
All right.
He doesn't know what's happening.
And you yank him up there. All right. So you've got him dangling over the edge.
Gotcha. And he's coherent?
Groggy, but coherent. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you don't want me to drop you on your head. You're going to tell me what the hell you were doing.
I'm trying to pull something up here. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. I accidentally closed it out.
I'm giving you the chance to do a villain speech here, dude.
I'm doing it. I was sent here specifically to retrieve that necklace around that girl's neck.
Sent
And
by
there's
who?
someone in Ravencroft that wants that particular item. When you see patient 86, you tell him the Bushmaster may have failed him, but he is still at his service.
Who's patient 86?
I do not know. I only know him by the name that he was given when he was brought in.
When he says that, I used a little bit of the matter control to take one piece of broken glass from somewhere, and I've got it like right next to the web that's holding him on, and I'm like, "You sure?" And I'm gonna cut it.
I'm quite sure. Cut it if you want.
So what name was he given when he was brought in? Patient 86 or something else?
Patient 86, it's the only way that I know him.
Where were you going to take Nyx?
To him.
Where?
At Ravencroft?
At Ravencroft.
What does he want with the necklace?
I do not ask.
It's the power. An item like this would be priceless to the wrong people.
Perhaps you take it to him yourself.
Well, perhaps we do. How do we find him?
I already told you.
We go to Ravencroft.
Next, it's gonna be like, we definitely need to regroup before we go, before we consider going to the sky, and we definitely need to finish our task, because I need to know more about this and potentially, the person who sent it to me.
Yeah, I need to chill for a little while. Speaking of which, I'm gonna attach him to the balcony, make sure he doesn't fall, and I'll go over and look out the other window.
Okay. The other guy's still laying sprawled out on the concrete and he's twisted in a very painful broken arms and legs. But
I'll web him and pull him back up too.
Okay. All right. He is alive, but he is broken.
Gotcha.
For sure.
And basically, I'm just going to pull them all into the living room and neatly web them together so that they can't go anywhere.
All right. Sounds good.
Anything else we want to know from him?
No, I think we've got it. At least we have a name to go with our adversary in this matter.
We have a patient number.
Tomato, potato.
And
But I agree with Nix. We need to find whatever was in the storage facility.
Let's go. Let's head back to. Let's go to the base first before we head to the storage facility. We don't. Before we leave.
We should also summon damage control to take these ruffians away, so we don't have to
I
worry
was
about.
about to ask, we're not just leaving them in the middle of this room, right?
For they will come at us again.
That's fine. Yeah. Am I feeling any new powers in the area?
Nope. Mm-mm. Seems to be clear.
Okay. And I'm not feeling those powers I felt from when I went to go see that girl on the roof?
Correct.
Okay. I think we're okay. Make the call and get the hell out of here.
Yes. Let us make haste.
All right. So you're heading to the
Mr. Lee's
fire
location.
station?
Yes, fire
Okay.
station.
All right. So Mr. Lee is waiting for you just outside a limo, outside of the building. And what he told you was correct. It looks like a Frank Lloyd Wright building. Pretty unique in the area in which it's placed. It has a row of opaque stained glass windows, solid in color, in varying shades of red and amber. Some of the windows are broken, others are boarded up. And it's a brown brick building that has multiple levels that are slightly off kilter from one another, making it difficult to tell exactly how many levels there are to be exact. And one set of windows appear to be a large garage door. When you guys approach, he's there on the phone, hangs up as soon as you guys arrive, and says, "Glad to see you made it in one piece, but you all don't look too great."
Yes. It has been an arduous day.
Yeah, seems like it. Listen, I just came back over from Ganymede, and you heard the mob that was outside. But I wouldn't be too worried about that as long as you don't go back there. It's part of that religious fanatic group, the House of Blue Lights, and that nut job that framed you, but I think they're pretty harmless. Seem to be all bark and no bite. There's no other powered individuals there that I could see anyway. We're gonna get you guys in here for the time being. It's not really fully set up. It's still a mess on the inside. But you can at least lay low here while I help Darius with the mess back at Ganymede. Plus, I think what we're going to need to do, I've already been in touch with some lawyers that I'm associated with. And from the look of you guys, we might need to get somebody in to kind of help you all out just a little bit. So I've got a nurse that I've been using since the blip that I could probably get to come in and look in on you guys and maybe help you out a little bit and patch up some of those wounds.
That would be lovely.
Even the cat, I think she's actually good with animals too. But I'll see if I can make a call after I leave here. But the lawyer that I talked to is going to head to Ganymede and talk with me and Darius in the morning. And then we may try to pop over here in the afternoon and just kind of get all of our ducks in a row before we do anything. But anyway, this is it. This building was used as a fire station back in the 60s. And it was a gift to the city by Frank Lloyd Wright's son-in-law and his protege. Unfortunately, it really wasn't conducive for the purpose that it was built for, and the insulation was terrible. It was costing the city a fortune for them to upkeep, and it's been an office building, a grocery store, but nobody has been able to keep anything substantial in it for any length of time. But it's on the architectural preservation list, which is why I got it, and it hasn't been raised yet. So I got it pretty much for a song in this marketplace. But come on in, I'll show you around. And the building itself has 4 floors altogether, each of which are kind of boxy in nature to match the aesthetics of the exterior. And I'm going to try to see if I can pull these up for you guys so you can actually see them. Give me 1 second here.
After combat, you get your endurance rank back first?
Yes, endurance rank back, yeah.
Okay, so I'll be doing a little bit better. Puts me up to 80.
So you guys end up going into what he calls the truck bay. And you can see the stained glass windows up along the northern side up top there. That's what actually rolls up and opens up to reveal the interior here. And it's basically just a place where they can, park the fire trucks when they come in. So it's a big open space.
Great. My papa was a firefighter, so this is awesome. I'm like, this is fantastic, right?
So it's basically just a big garage or loading dock, and the interior is cluttered with a chipped green Formica floor, and there's a hole in the ceiling that looks like it might have once been the access point for the obligatory fireman's pole. The second floor is an L-shaped section for lockers and a ramp that leads up to the chute for the fireman's pole. I'll pull that up for you here. I can find it. Is that it? No. That's this one.
Oh, there we go. Dope.
All right, so you can kind of see the ramp area here, and then this square area there is where the fire pole would have been. And the stained glass windows up here are a little bit more ornate and decorative in that Frank Lloyd Wright style. There's kind of like a little old, computer bay here that might have been used when this area was kind of broken up into offices. Some other little equipment and stuff here on the sides, but most of it is old and out of date. The next level is a large office area with multiple cubicles that are in a great state of disrepair. Which level is that? Okay, I think that's this one. Pulling you in there. And a lot of, you can see how this was really broken up into different cubicles and stuff. A lot of old computer equipment in here as well. And then finally, there's a fourth area that seems to be mostly storage, but this might have at one point been the living quarters for the firemen. And I'll pull that one up. Right there. And then there's a few even old beds and cots and stuff still left in here, but this is pretty much where they threw everything that was once in the original firehouse. So it's not much to look at least right now, but with some of that money that Stark donated, you guys should be able to trick this out the way that you want. I've got some of my volunteers bringing in some maybe more comfortable beds and a basics kitchen set up for you. And they'll be arriving sometime in the morning. But try to make yourselves at least presentable when they come in. I haven't really told them exactly what they're bringing the stuff in for. If you have things that you want to bring, I'd take some time to carefully grab anything that you might need and bring it here, because as far as I'm concerned right now, this is going to be your new home.
Well, we can't go back to Ganymede. Can you have it brought over to us?
We can at least get that stuff for you. I didn't know if you had anything at your individual apartments or anything like that.
After what just happened to us, I don't think any of us are going back to anybody's apartment anytime soon.
All right, we'll just grab the necessities and then we'll make do. Darius is working on getting the money that start donated to the House of Ganymede set up so that we can start fixing this place up. So welcome home, and I'll be in touch once I hear from the lawyer.
Excellent. Thank you for your help, Mr. Lee.
Much obliged, and it goes back to you. Thanks for saving my life.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
All right, so he takes his leave and leaves you guys there at your new base of operations.
Cool. Gonna sniff around and just kind of get the lay of the place.
If there's a cot, I'm gonna go over and just throw, make sure it's not that I can, it's okay, and I'll just lay on it and just pass out.
Yep.
Shatter, before he does any of that, he goes and sits by one of the windows that's broken, and I take some of the amber glass, some of the red glass, a little bit of the clear. I've got like a pile of glass next to me, and I'm just kind of sitting there, and stuff's forming. Anything like you see me kind of playing with it, but I just start making a few things, and I'll kind of go into detail on that as time passes. But I start making a couple things with my matter control thinking.
Am I hearing glass tinkling and things like that from where I am?
Probably, yeah.
Shatter, you okay?
Now, before you answer that question, you died.
Yeah.
And that realization hits you when he says that.
Yeah. And I don't, it's more silence for me as the glass continues to tink a little bit. And when I finally do answer, my voice cracks and I say no. And I start to say, and it's like, I think I will be, but I think I don't know. And the glass just continues to tink.
What do you need to say? What do you need to get out? Say it. Get it out. Let me open. We've had way too many secrets from each other so far. We're here for you, buddy.
I was gone for a while.
What do you mean gone?
I can't describe it. I felt like everything and nothing. I didn't even know I was all of those pieces.
What?
When I broke, something happened, and I the only way I can describe it, I don't know, maybe Nyx would know, or Lillith, but there was nothing. There was just nothing. And I would say that it was the most uncomfortable thing that I've ever felt, but that wouldn't be right, because it was nothing. And I didn't feel anything. I was just not.
But now you are. And you're the same as you were before, right?
Oh, physically, sure. Yeah, I'm still a man made of glass.
Kettlebell will kind of trot over. I understand you've been through so much between your transformation and then this lack of existence and being rebrought back to existence. But we are all here for a reason, and I do believe that things happen for a reason. If not for the traumatic impact on your body, we might not have survived that encounter. For what it's worth, you did us a great service today, and maybe have learned a little bit about yourself. You might be indestructible psychically as much as you are destructible physically. Try to take some comfort in that. And I'm going to try to make him feel better with my talent of comforting people.
Okay.
Manipulation, just intuition, I think, to try to say the things to make him feel better.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
That's a yellow. 57 on amazing. Yes.
You can either accept that, Frick, or you can roll a psyche feat to try to resist it.
Okay, before I, this is kind of an out of character question, because before I don't really want to resist it, but as so much as I want to do both, like they see, like something is still, I feel like something is still wrong, but I do feel at a minimum like I've got a place with these guys. Like that part makes me feel good, but there's something in me that's like not what I still need to roll, or is that kind of, can I just kind of accept that way?
Yeah, you can accept it that way, sure.
Okay, so as that happens, and I start to feel just the slightest hint of warmth and kitty, you know, and the glass starts to move, and I've got three things that I've kind of made out of the glass. The one is a small golf ball sized circle, and it's got three little small glass circles in it, amber, clear, and red, and then the ball itself is kind of a mismatch of colors, and I kind of roll that over to the cat. And then the other thing is like a palm-sized webbing that I've made out of clear and amber glass, and that starts to move over toward Clint. The last thing is an indescribable, it doesn't look like it, it's more of an abstract glass art piece. And you know, that one is for Nyx, wherever she is in the room. That one, that one's go toward her, and I just kind of shrug and say, "These are for you guys."
Thanks.
That's just what I'm just bored. The glass is fun.
No. It's all good. Appreciate it, man. And you know, like I said, and like Cuddle Bear said, from what I can tell, you saved our asses. Don't feel like you need to change. Don't feel like you shouldn't be here. We're all dealing with things that this is the first time we've gone through it. It's best that we're all going through it together, I think. Like Cuddle Bear said, we're here for a reason.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
Now, if you don't mind, I need to pass out. I'm feeling like shit right now.
I just kind of sit with my back up to the wall, and I kind of start to, I'm nodding off. Maybe I'm comfortable, maybe I'm not, but I'm just kind of nodding off.
Not buddy.
Oh, before I nod off, I go, Lillith, are you okay? I know you really can't say if she is or not.
Right, she's like as much as ever.
But I would check with her, you know.
Yeah, she kind of shrugs it off.
Cuddle Bear, you good?
I need something to eat. I'm going to look for some food.
If you do find something, could you not do it in front of us?
Would you like me to bring you back something if I find something?
No, I'm good. He's starting to mumble more. His responses are getting, a sleepy mumbly.
All right.
Cuddle Bear and Nix will at some point have a conversation about how he kind of tapped into that creature, and how he fears that he has made an enemy of it. But he also understands her struggle a little bit better, and is more determined than ever to help her figure her shit out.
With there being enough time in between the end of the battle and where you guys are right now, it's been about an hour, so you do heal up another endurance rank.
Ooh, that should put me back to full.
Does that bring you back to full?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm almost a half.
Hey, all right.
Actually, I think I am a little bit over half.
And you go to sleep, don't you, Colin?
Oh God, yeah, he's conked out.
Shatter, are you kind of still just staying awake and in your own little world there for a little while?
Yeah, for a bit. I'm, dozy, but, aware-ish. Slowly starting to go out, but...
Nix will probably crash as well.
Yeah, he'll tip over and kind of zonk out eventually. Still thinking about things.
And what's Nix doing?
Yeah, she'll kind of find a spot to kind of bed down somewhere near Colin, and kind of hey, I'm gonna ask you, buddy.
Is she gonna be my big spoon?
Yeah, she'll do a little. All right. Yeah, she'll kind of sidle up and chill. So does she get back her regular endurance or her superpower endurance?
Well, I think it would be like a percentage of.
Okay.
So, I mean, she would have gotten 50 back. Well, I would say do it.
Yeah, because I didn't do it the first after the combat, so
Yeah.
50 for that while she was inked up.
Yeah, 50 while she was inked up, yes.
166. And then the regular after that.
And it'd be her regular endurance on the other end.
That brings her back to full.
Oh well, but that's not cumulative.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Not cumulative. Sorry. Yeah.
My bad.
But like if her regular form sustained damage, then she would be healing that. So we haven't really had to discuss that yet. So we're gonna have to try to figure that alter ego thing out, how that affects her personally.
She's still
So,
decent though.
is she gonna try to go to sleep too?
Yes.
Okay. Frick.
Yes.
While you were sitting there and kind of mulling over the events of the evening, there is a knock at the door downstairs.
Shit. Okay. All right. I'm up. Then I gotta get up. I'm trucking down there just casually. I don't even think about it. Maybe I'm attributed to the tiredness, but I'm not even on alert. I'm just answering it.
Okay. You open the door, and there is a woman that has kind of she's dark skinned, but it's kind of hard to pinpoint her ethnicity. And she looks at you and she says, "You must be Sebastian, is that right?"
Yeah, I'm sorry. Do I know you?
Sorry, Claire Temple. I'm the nurse that Mr. Lee sent over. So if you're
Things just got
not
hot.
familiar with who that is, that's
Right.
Rosario Dawson.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Love her. Yes. Oh, of course. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Mr. Lee said we didn't know when you'd be here. Come in.
He said that there were a couple in here that were maybe needing a little bit extra care. So I've had some experience with helping people outside of the hospital. So just lead me to them and I'll see what I can do.
Sure. Yeah. Right this way. And I start to go upstairs. You know anything about repairing glass?
No. And she now is registering. I mean, did you even bother? You didn't even bother to like even go fleshy, did you?
Nope.
As far as looking like flesh.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
just completely...
I'm still just the translucent glassy.
Yeah. So her initial reaction is probably a little bit more shock than maybe what she gave off. But again, she's seen stuff like this, so it really doesn't throw her all that much. But you do hear her mutter under her breath as you're walking up the steps and ask about repairing glass. She's like, oh shit, how do I keep getting myself into these situations?
And I go over here and then I'm like, yeah, don't worry. I don't know anything about it either. It just kind of happens. Anyway, here. And as we kind of walk into the room, I'm like, Spider Wasp is over there. There's the kitty. That's Mr. Cuddlebear. And and then what form is Nyx in right now? I'm sorry, Lillith. What kind of is she in her?
I think she's Lillith is just in her regular form.
Yeah, she's
okay, all right. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, and I'm in Colin. I look like Colin.
Okay.
And I'm not there. I'm hunting around for food.
Oh, you're gone. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, yeah, Cuddlebear's somewhere around the cat. I think he went to get food, but the other two are just resting.
So she goes over to Spider Wasp and, without trying to wake him too much, she takes his temperature, wraps up some of his wounds.
She totally wakes me up.
Does she? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I would totally wake up to that. I mean, I'm sleeping, but I'm still alert.
Okay, all right. So you wake up to see a woman just gently lifting your arm. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you. I'm just checking you out. Mr. Lee.
Who the hell are you? How'd you get in here?
Colin, chill. Colin, it's fine. It's the nurse. Mr. Lee said he was sending a nurse. Just chill.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
It's been a long day.
My name's Claire. I'm just going to try to help patch you up just a little bit, okay? Just try to relax.
Wait, you're a human nurse?
Yes, I am a human nurse.
No, I mean a nurse for humans.
A nurse for humans, yes. But sometimes other types of special humans, apparently, as well.
Well, yeah. Something I should show you then.
Giggity.
Don't just relax. And I go I go full on alien.
You go scroll?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
This is what I really am. Are
Okay.
you familiar with the scroll?
Well, nope, that's completely new.
Yeah, so
Is everything where it's supposed to be?
I don't know. Maybe, sure, yeah.
I guess we'll find out together then, won't we?
I never studied anatomy.
So she's got a bit of a learning curve with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But she's able to patch you up. I mean, closing a wound is about the same with a scroll as it is with a human. It's just the green blood that's different here. So
no liquid coming out of the outside parts is the goal.
Yeah, that's the goal.
And she gets you your wounds dressed and gets you comfortable. Gives you some painkillers and. You end up drifting off back to sleep.
Okay.
She works with Lillith as well to work on healing her up a little bit. And when the cat comes back, she'll sit with you, and if you start talking to her, that's another big shock.
Yes.
But she goes about her business and does the work that she needs to do, and she tells you guys, those of you that are still awake, that she's just going to camp out here in another room. If you need anything, come and get her. If anything gets worse, just let her know. But she'll hang with you guys for the night at least. So
Thank you.
with that, since we don't have Sean here, I think I'll probably draw tonight's game to a close before we move forward. And then we'll just kind of pick up here in 2 weeks and figure out what we're going to do from here. So we do have several things going on at this point, and we'll need to figure out what the next move for the entire group is. But I'll do a good recap at the beginning of it and get Sean caught up. Hopefully he'll watch a video and see.
Do we need to get to that storage unit?
Yes. So the second we're on.
Okay.
Cool.
Karma.
Yeah,
Karma.
You guys probably want that.
Did I get any? Did I gain any health from what she did?
Yeah, as far as health goes, for anybody that she worked on, you're going to get 30 points of health back plus your endurance.
Okay. That will definitely put Nick's back.
I'm getting there. It's the highest health I've had in a long
I
time.
know, man. And then truthfully, in the morning, then you can heal another endurance rank. So you can give yourself another, 10?
Yeah.
Boy, that regeneration, you really mean it when you say it must be nice, huh?
I do.
Okay. Karma, you get 300 points for defeating the mercenaries.
Okay.
I had nothing to do with that.
I'm going to give Shatter an extra 100 for really being the individual that brought that closer to a close.
Thank you.
Shatter is also going to get another 50 points for the little gifts that he made everybody. I thought that was very sweet.
Aww.
And then Dragon and Clint are gonna both get an extra 30 points for kind of being the voice of reason and calming and bringing Shatter back kind of grounded a little bit, even though he's still a little depressed about what happened. Taking care of your own seemed to be very important to you. So there's that.
Yeah. Sweet.
Awesome.
All right. Well,
we didn't die.
you didn't die. That was damn
kind of.
close. That was a tough
you
battle.
died.
Yeah, I
died.
That was a tough battle, dude.
Yes.
It was.
Coming down to the wire.
I thought we were gonna have to explain to Nick that we got her kidnapped. But Sean,
Exactly.
I'm
Sean, sorry.
Yeah.
You're somewhere else now, bud.
Yep. My first thought was like, sweet, I neutralized Nix. And then the second one was like, oh shit, I
neutralized Nix.
super easy to get kidnapped.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right. Good night.
Good
Have a
night,
good one,
gentlemen.
guys.
See you in a couple
Thanks,
weeks.
guys.
All right. We'll see you.
Take it easy, peoples.